In this class, I am going to start with another topic of chapter biological classification, and the topic is plant kingdom. Plant kingdom. So, before going to start, first revise our previous class content, then we proceed to the today's topic. In previous class, we have already discussed about the kingdom Monera, then Protista, fungi, or here is plant kingdom. In kingdom Protista, in kingdom Monera, most of the bacteria we have discussed in previous class, where all are categorized into archaebacteria, eubacteria, heterotrophic bacteria. Eubacteria mostly constitute cyanobacteria, nostoc, anabina, like they are photosynthetic chemoautotrophic bacteria or autotrophic bacteria. Heterotrophic bacteria are parasitic or cause diseases like chlorella, typhoid, tetanus, all these things caused by tuberculosis caused by bacteria. Now pneumonia also. Now if we but there are beneficial bacteria like lactobacillus, then other bacteria are also important who synthesize or fix nitrogen in legume plant like rhizobium. Now let us discuss about revised Protista group of animals. Animals those belong to eukaryotic cellular organization and have unicellular single cell. So that type of organism included into kingdom Protista. All those are chrysophytes in which diatoms are included, or they form diatomeous earth, or they are gritty, the product of cell wall which is gritty in appearance, or used in the polishing, making of polish, or oil filtration, then also used in making of syrup. Then after dinoflagellate have two flagella, mostly marine, photosynthetic, or one flagella is longitudinal and the other flagella present transversely in the furrow of cell wall. Then after euglenoids mostly are photosynthetic euglena-like body, or example is eugnila, have two flagella, one is small and another is long. They have also the autotrophic because of the presence of photosynthetic pigment, which is similar to the higher plant. Then after slime molds, mostly slime, that means slimy in appearance, and molds are related to the fungi. So most of the protists belong to the link or they link with animal, plant, fungi or algae because of their separate characteristics. So like slime molds also show the similar characteristic to the fungi. They form spores or pseudopodium. Through the pseudopodium or plasmodium also get synthesized. They form spores, or through the spores they in a favorable condition they increase their number up to several feet. So that's why or they also survive in adverse condition also because of the formation of spores. Then protozoans mostly divided on the basis of their locomotory organ, presence of locomotory organ, like amoeboids. The pseudopodia is present, they move by the pseudopodia formation like amoeba. Then ciliates, those possess for locomotion cilia like paramecium, or flagellate, those possess flagella like trypanosoma, or sporozoans, those actually locomotory organ are absent in sporozoan, they don't have locomotory organ. Circular spore like their body appearance, or example is plasmodium, malaria, which cause malaria. Then after fungi, or overall fungi divided, the members of fungi divided into 5 classes, 4 classes and fungi. Now they are divided into phycomycetes, ascomycetes, basidiomycetes and deuteromycetes. So asco, phyco, on the basis of their reproductive structure, whatever the reproductive structure is, they are based on the reproductive structure they are divided into different classes. Now if we talk about their characteristic features, so they are saprophytic, mostly grow on dead organic matter, or they form hyphae, or hyphae also used for the reproduction also, or they form spores. On the basis of spores they are divided into different classes. If we talk about phycomycetes, the asexual spores are motile zoospores or non-motile planospores. If we talk about sexual reproduction, so sexual reproduction takes place by the formation of plasmogamy, karyon, dikaryon structure or zygotic meiosis takes place in sexual reproduction. If we talk about ascomycetes, the ascomycetes are generally multicellular but rarely unicellular, like Saccharomyces, also Saccharomyces. They are belong to the ascomycetes because they form ascospores in the ascidium of ascocarp, fruiting bodies actually. Sexual reproduction mostly because of the presence the asexual reproduction takes place by conidia, as like conidia formation exogenously, as like in penicillium, or by budding in yeast, or also they reproduce bisexually by the formation of ascospores. Now basidiospores, where the asexual reproduction is absent or also lack the sexual organ but can reproduce by sexual method, that means two hyphae fuse to form dikaryon stage. The dikaryon stage converted undergoes in meiosis, or zygospore formation undergoes in meiosis to form basidiospores in basidium but exogenously formation of basidiospores, like mostly cause smart rust disease like Eustilago or Puccinia belongs to the basidiomyces. Then deuteromyces, actually the sexual reproduction in deuteromyces are absent, but if the sexual reproduction possessed by the member of deuteromyces, they are included or shifted to the ascomycetes or basidia or other classes of fungi. Deuteromyces mainly reproduce by vegetative reproduction, or sometimes asexual reproduction are also they can also reproduce by asexual reproduction. Now, and examples are so few in number. That means if we talk about the deuteromyces, the member is who caused disease on plants, disease causing plants. Example is of deuteromyces are Alternaria cause disease in plant, or whereas Trichoderma cause disease in human, skin disease mostly. Now come to the today's topic, kingdom Plantae. Because as we know, the distinct characteristic of kingdom Plantae are they are eukaryotes. First, they are eukaryotes like other animals, because only prokaryotes are included into the included into the Monera group. But if we talk about the other kingdom, they mostly the eukaryotic cells. So the plants are also have the eukaryotic cells. Now they possess photosynthetic pigment. Photosynthetic pigment. Photosynthetic pigment. This photosynthetic pigment may be chlorophyll A, B and C. Chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B and chlorophyll C. Other than these, all these chlorophyll, some of the other pigments are xanthophyll, xanthophylls and carotenoids. Xanthophylls and carotenoids. Now, other than, if we talk about the eukaryotes, photosynthetic pigment, so they shows the photosynthetic pigments, also shows the cell wall. Cell wall present, and that cell wall is formed by cellulose. So, because as we know, in bacteria the cell wall is also present, or in fungi cell wall is also present, but they show distinct characteristic as compared to the plants. The composition of all the cell member of fungi and the member of Monera, they show the other composition other than the cellulose. The cell wall is formed by, if we talk about the Monera, the cell wall is formed by the peptidoglycan, or if we talk about the fungus group of animals, so their cell wall is formed by the chitin. So the plant kingdom, mostly the cell wall, mostly even all have cell wall, and the cell wall is formed by cellulose. Now if we talk about the structure of cell, so the cell possesses chloroplast also, chloroplast, which have photosynthetic pigment, and photosynthesis takes place in the chloroplast. If we the other characteristics of these are they show large vacuoles. Large vacuoles are present in such type of organism, such type of plants. Even some of the those show the photosynthetic pigment. Even in the presence of photosynthetic, they show the parasitic adaptation. So some are parasitic also. Example are or is Venus flytrap and bladder wort. Venus flytrap and bladder wort. So now because parasitic, they shows the parasitic adaptation. Venus flytrap and bladder wort, they feed on insect. They take their nitrogen because they germinate. The Venus flytrap grow on the nitrogen less soil or rock. So even they grow sandy like or rocky like soil. So that's why they are unable to absorb nitrogen. So they take their nitrogen from the insects. Now another example of is Cuscuta. Cuscuta is a parasite. They generally grow, which is a plant included into plant, but grow on green plant or absorb their food and nutrition, even water from the atmosphere. Some are epiphytes. That means, like example is orchid. Some are epiphyte. Orchid, because they show this distinct characteristic, they grow. Epiphytes are grow on grow on higher plant for shelter only. So they do not make harm to the plant, or they are also not beneficial for the plant. So if they are beneficial for the plant, so they show the symbiotic association, but they don't harm plant, or don't harm the plant, or even not the beneficial for the plant. So they grow on the plant for their shelter, because they are unable to absorb sunlight on the higher plant. They grow at the top of the plant for absorbing the sunlight for the photosynthesis process, or even for the moisture also, absorption of moisture also. So these are the characteristic of plant. If we draw the cell of the plant, so now let us discuss about the cell structure of plant, because all these type of characteristics shown by the plant. Another important thing is that all the plants animals show the alternation of generation. Alternation of generation. So all the plants show alternation of generation because they show saprophytic stage or gametophytic stage in alternate position. they have saprophytic, phytic and gametophytic stage stages in their life cycle. In their life cycle. So that's why these are the point is important, because they show alternation of generation, or they show different stages as like saprophyte, the diploid cells are present, whereas in gametophyte the haploid cells are present. But even based on the development, the duration of these stages may vary, because if we discuss about the phylogenetic or phylogenetic development of the plant angiosperm, so we can understand how the gametophytic stage reduces on moving from lower to higher group of plants. So when we discuss about the different plant as like bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperm or angiosperm, all the plants show alternation of generation. The alternate stages of saprophyte, sporophyte, not saprophyte, it is sporophytic generation. So sporophytic, that means diploid or spore. Diploid actually determined by the diploid condition. Sporophytic generation, where the spore like appearance of cell or diploid in condition. So the duration of sporophytic, not saprophytic, sporophytic generation or stage or gametophytic stage vary in different division of plant, as like bryophytes. So most prominent is gametophytic stage. So overall they show in their life cycle the gametophytic stage is dominant. That means most of the life they spend in gametophyte stage. Whereas in haploid stage, haploid type of stage, whereas if we talk about the animal, if we talk about the angiosperm, so angiosperm show the another type of characteristic, or show the most of their lifespan in saprophytic stage. So on moving with division from bryophyte to pteridophyte, gymnosperm, angiosperm, the vary. Dominant stage vary. So here is bryophytes, or before this we also discussed about the algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperm and angiosperm. Gymnosperm and angiosperm. So all these show the different type of stages, different dominant stages in respect to sporophytic or gametophytic. Like gymnosperm, the dominant phase is sporophyte. In angiosperm, in gymnosperm again dominant stage is sporophyte, or in pteridophyte dominant or almost equal sporophyte or gametophyte. Sporophyte and gametophyte. Here is bryophyte. Haplontic type of life cycle is dominant, so gametophyte. Now in LD2 they also show the gametophytic stage. Now let us discuss about the cell structure of plant. So if we discuss about the cell structure of plant, so they show cell wall, so here is cell wall. Inside the cell wall, cell membrane is present. This one is a large vacuole for the osmotic pressure or for water. Vacuole, large vacuole. Then inside a nucleus, nucleolus, chloroplast, here is chloroplast, another then Golgi body, lysosome, peroxisomes, mitochondria. So overall these are the characteristic feature of the plant cell, or even all the major cell organelles are here with cell wall formed by cellulose cell membrane. Then inside the cell membrane cytoplasm is present, mitochondria for energy, nucleolus for the synthesis of rRNA, nucleus in where the DNA is or genetic material is present. Now Golgi body for the protein sorting, lysosome have the enzyme for the cell for the protein degradation, and the other they also function in the protection because all the microbes or the protein get degenerated in the lysosome because they have enzyme. Peroxisome is for the oxidation, beta oxidation or oxidation of fat or breakdown of fat, or vacuoles in the concern or osmotic gradient. Discuss the plant kingdom characteristic. Now let us discuss about the animal kingdom. So what are the because according to R.H. Whittaker divide the whole organism into 5 kingdoms. Into 5 kingdom classification given by the R.H. Whittaker in 1969, where all the animals included into the kingdom Animalia. Now, what are the characteristic of Animalia group? So, first characteristic is they lack cell wall. Lack cell wall. So, all the organisms who belongs to this kingdom, Animalia kingdom, actually lacks cell wall. Have instead of cell wall, they have only cell membrane. Cell membrane. They have cell membrane. Another thing is that the vacuole is absent. A vacuole, like large vacuole, actually, large vacuoles are absent. Large vacuoles are absent in Animalia. Now, they show, another example is also they lack photosynthetic pigment. Mostly they are due to the absence of photosynthetic pigments, they are not able to synthesize their own food by the photosynthesis. So they are mostly heterotrophs or holozoic, or mode of nutrition is their mode of nutrition is holozoic, or they are heterotrophs. So heterotrophs are also said to be holozoic in nature because they feed on the almost all living organisms. Different type of living organisms. The mode of nutrition based on the other animals, depend on the other animals for their nutrition. So that's why they are heterotrophs. Of nutrition, mode of nutrition is holozoic. Now, another important feature is lack chloroplast, lack photosynthetic pigment, chloroplast, in which photosynthetic pigment is present. The cell organelle chloroplast, in which photosynthetic pigment is absent, is present. So they totally lack chloroplast. Now, another important is they show locomotion. So they can travel, they can locomotion done by either by cilia, flagella, whatever the thing is, but or limbs, hind limbs, forelimbs. So that's why they are included. Or even if we talk about the cylinders, they in Hydra, their locomotion is done by their tentacles or other things, other feature, other organs, for example, only. So show locomotion. Now, if they show sexual reproduction, in higher animals, sexual reproduction takes place by copulation in between male and female, male and female. So sexual reproduction takes place by in between male and female. So these are the common characteristic of kingdom Animalia. In next class we will discuss about the virus, virion, prions, lichens, all these animals or all these groups, because R.H. Whitaker did not took all these animals into the different kingdom, because there is no such place for putting all these animals into the kingdom, because they show distinct characteristic as compared to the other animals. Like virioids, because they are totally the cell organelle and the cell membrane, cell wall, all these kinds of things are absent in viruses or virioids. In viruses, protein coat is present, but other cell organelles are absent. Now, if we talk about prions, that are infectious protein only. Lichens are symbiotic association of in between algae or fungi. So such type of organism also there is no place for putting them into the kingdom, so into the different kingdom. So that's why they all these things we will discuss as a outer part of the kingdom system, or kingdom system by which was given by R.H. Whitaker. So I hope you like this video. Keep listening and watching me. Thank you, students.